dogs.
I
But
know.
there you
I got
are.
shades of the rainbow. They're all different colors. I can't keep it straight.
You got shades of the rainbow. Well, listen, it's always a pleasure. We're going to welcome Andrea Lopez, but Teresa, next week, you will be back.
Next week I'll be back. Absolutely. Absolutely.
See you later. And now, Andrea Lopez.
Hey, David.
I fell asleep, girl.
Girl, I mean,
I was bored.
it,
I was bored. I mean, I tried not to be. I'm not trying to be negative. I really tried. I
I
tried.
know. The level that I was trying to distract myself without knowing, I was just always on my phone. I was like, what time is it? I was looking at the clock. I was looking for snacks. And that's when you know that I am not fully invested in watching. I saw what we needed to see, but it's so funny how they drag out these episodes. Everything could have been condensed truly to 15 minutes.
And like the whole Margaret thing, we already know about that and the ex and the court
Right.
case. And like, I don't know. It's just all stuff we know, you
It's
know?
also, yeah, it really, really is. And I think they're trying to do a lot of like in-house moments. This episode felt like it was just in everybody's house and everybody was having conversations. So it was like Rachel and Danielle having a talk at Rachel's house, and then we're at Jen Fessler's house, and then we're at Teresa's house with her daughters. I don't know. It felt very yeah, non-eventful. There was really no big events.
I really think it's gonna be this is it. Are we making your announcement this week or are we still not announcing? We don't have to announce anything this week. No pressure.
No pressure. I know, I'm
We
thinking
can
about it.
save it.
Well, no, I do want to save it. Maybe I want to make a fun video
We
and we
can
can
say
like
okay.
we can play it on it because
Okay. No
I'm debating.
pressure.
I'm working out the kinks, you guys. It is a big appearance, but I'm working out the kinks and I want to have all the details in a row. And I want to shout out certain people that are helping me out. So I have like a
Okay, I
whole
like
big
it.
announcement because I want to make it as big as possible. So until I square those away, I think definitely for next weekend, because then that'll be perfect for you guys to be able to,
I think there's only two more episodes and then finale, and then the like whatever it is,
and then yeah.
alternate reunion.
Where are they shooting it? They're not
They
recording it at,
shoot they did it already at Rails,
oh,
I
did
think,
they?
last week. Yep.
They did it
It's
at
all
Rail.
done. Just,
You know, I I also find it funny that I do my own voice with this wig on, but it really I have to stay in, even without Teresa, I stay in character. Yeah, I just it's snooze and booze. I want another Ireland trip. I just want a RHONJ ultimate girls trip. That's all I need.
that's the other thing. Like this whole thing with Dolores, she's talking about the retreat, the cast trip. We all know it doesn't
Yeah.
happen. The house burns down. So it's like, even
Right.
that is like nothing. We have a nothing
Right.
burger. Like that would have been interesting. Like, I don't think Melissa and Teresa would have talked, but they would have been in the same house. That could
Right.
have been interesting.
We would have had
No?
something. Didn't they last season do a retreat and there was like a trust exercise and Melissa drew Italy or something and her and Teresa kind of hugged it out?
Yeah.
It's sad. So that's where my mind went with retreats, but yeah, you're right.
I
The
mean,
whole
what a like omen of the season. Like you're actually going to get everyone in one house and the house
the
burns
house
down. Like if
burned
that's
down.
like not a foreshadowing of like I don't even know what I want to call it. Like
Yeah.
it's just a black cloud over this season.
It's the ultimate sign of yeah, we're done here. Okay?
Yeah, we're done.
Tough.
Listen, you'll be here next week. Everybody
Yeah.
loves you. All the comments are still great. We'll bring some Kristen Cavallari at some point and some Courtney again.
We got to bring them back. Yeah, Courtney's been celebrating a new launch. She's got like 15,000 Lemmy different products and supplements. So
And
there's a
we would
couple.
have to talk to Courtney also about not Mason, but Rain. Rain is not interested in the PDA that is taking place between Courtney and Travis.
No, he wants no part of it. He
No
is,
more babies, Rain says.
yeah, seriously, like gross. Get a room. We'll definitely bring that up.
And Chloe Money says she just wants to stay in and say no to all her invites. And I don't even know what this is because I didn't read it, but apparently Miley Cyrus is upset with Kendall. Do you see this? Miley Cyrus just had an event, I think, over the weekend at Chateau Marmont for Gucci, and Kendall was there, and she's very upset with her for something. But I didn't click and read. I assume it's for being on her phone or filming, or I don't know. But she's upset with Kendall for something.
During Miley's performance. Okay, I did get caught wind of a
You know
TikTok
about
where
this? Oh.
Kendall was singing while Miley was singing, and so we'll have to discuss. There's always
Mm.
drama in the
We have
Kardashians.
to get under the hood of the car for that one. So yeah, there is just a lot going on in the Kardashians. And another life, if I didn't have a Bravo podcast, I would have a Kardashians podcast. But we're not starting over at this point. So there you go. So I'm just gonna live vicariously through you and Kourtney Kardashian.
Well, listen, I am behind on my content because there's always something new with them, and I'm like, oh yeah, that happened 3 weeks ago, and then I look back and I'm out of the loop. But now,
It's too much.
how long are you on the East Coast?
That's a good question, but definitely through like, October at least
Good,
ish.
good.
Probably longer. Like when the summer ends and I'm not in the Hamptons, I will be in the city and then we can do this in person or something. But I'm not going back to LA probably till like January for permanent. I've been really late. I've been trying to stay in one location this summer. Traveling gets very
Tax
exhausting.
exhausting. It gets taxing, and then you get out of your routine. And I don't know about you, but I would want to be in the Hamptons over LA personally.
I
Personally.
have to be in New York this week for a day, and I'm literally going in, doing what I have to do, and running back. So, like, that's what I've been doing. I had to go to LA once last month. Thank God I got out of it this month, and I probably have to go in August. But yeah, I mean, the Hamptons versus LA in the summer. But in the winter, you need to come to LA because then I'll be there. Sarah will be there. I think you
That
need
is
to come
true.
for a little visit. Miss Fraser is missing me. She told me today, and I was like, I'll be back soon, girl. I'm
I know.
like, just stay in and work.
Which she does, but she needs to let out her little animal every now and then. She gets very restless, as you know.
I'm like, come visit New York.
Yeah, can you please? Because she needs more people.
She's not.
If she's forced and attacked, she will agree. She needs
I
to be
told her this. I'm like, just get on a plane.
get on a plane.
She won't do it.
Sh-
I've
Okay.
tried.
Well,
You're
you
gonna
know,
have to come there in the winter.
I will. I'll stage a three-way call. We'll get her over there and we'll do it. We'll vlog our whole day together.
I love it.
Be
If you
great.
tell her that, she'll do it.
Exactly.
Anyway, I'll share all your socials. Everyone needs to follow you, and we will do this next week. I love you dearly.
Thank you. Love you, David. Everybody have a great week. We'll be back talking New Jersey back again if there was anything to talk about.
See you next week. Bye.
Bye.
And now we are left just to ourselves. And guess what? Guys, we've done like an hour show. We're not really going to recap the RHOC today. We're like out of time. There's nothing really to talk about. It's the usual. I'm team nobody. I know you guys are all team Shannon. I think Shannon is having a great season. I understand why everyone hates Jesus Jugs. I like having Jesus Jugs back. I think because we know Alexis and she's back on the show, I think it is